rallies to continue because our election is not over. And because the mainstream media conceded to the Biden win, they assume that we can no longer come out and protest.
Why? Because the city of Beverly Hills and the city council of Beverly Hills are being real sneaky. Well, they think they're being sneaky, but they're not. Just a week before the election, just a few days, October 27th to be exact, just a few days before our largest Beverly Hills Freedom Rally ever, where over 10,000 people, 10,000 patriots showed up to protest. They passed an ordinance saying that we couldn't have flagpoles. Our flagpoles would have to be a quarter inch, and they had to be a maximum of 12 inches tall. How can you have a freedom rally without waving flags?
Well, even more importantly, why do we have to have laws and have precedents set against us for being peaceful protesters when Antifa and BLM can do whatever the hell they want?
You want to know why? Unfortunately, Beverly Hills is very liberal, and their actions against us are more than proving that. And can I review with you what they've done thus far?
Briefly, yes.
Okay. They passed an ordinance on October 27th that our flagpoles could be no more than a quarter inch in diameter and no more than 12 inches high. They blocked our ability to park when we had our Save the Vote Freedom Rally on Sunday, blocked our ability to park for 2 blocks on the north side of Santa Monica Boulevard on all the streets surrounding the park, including the metered parking. They put tow-away signs on it. In fact, a lot of those tow-away signs were turned away from the street, so you couldn't even see them. One of my friends got a $95 ticket because of this. The other thing is they are making the curfew for this park earlier and earlier. And they're shooing us out with droves of motorcycle cops. In fact, the last time on October 31st, I've never seen anything like it. They had this huge vehicle, the size of a double-decker bus, except it was all enclosed, and they were shouting through a megaphone, "This is Beverly Hills Police. You need to evacuate the park immediately," as if we were causing a ruckus. The other thing is, they are attempting to pass an ordinance tonight, and that's why we're out here. 7 o'clock, they're having their city council meeting, and you can best bet we're going to have a tablet, and we're going to go into that virtual meeting so that they can see what we're doing right here. And they're trying to pass an ordinance now to have us pay for traffic control costs related to our rallies. Absolutely absurd. The richest city, one of the richest cities in the world, with sculptures on their lawns, wants to take money out of our pockets. Give me a break.
Let me ask you this. So, we were, fraudulently told as American citizens that by the mainstream media that Biden is our president-elect. And now
That's a joke.
Let's just go with it, right? Now, how many riots have we had? Like, did we burn down the cities? Did we set any fires? No. So that should tell them that it's coming from the left. We know this, but don't you think they're part of the problem? Don't you think they're being paid off? Or do you just think it's because they're liberal?
I think that the deep state is grappling with everything they've got to try and retain control over the people by brainwashing them through the mainstream media narrative. They've been doing this for years, and they've really upped their ante as it got closer and closer to the election. But I have a message for you, deep state. You're losing. It's all over for you. You might as well go slither on your stomachs back to the dark hole that you came from, because we're going to use law and order to get rid of your sorry asses. We're done with you.